Cassie alleges in court that her now husband Alex Fine once FaceTimed her while she was having consensual
intercourse with Diddy.
Exactly. So I mean, this case is going crazy. I mean, right now we're on day 7, but we're gonna recap what happened on day 3, 4, and 5. We also have video right here. People standing out protesting for Diddy. We got Cassie entering the court. We also got one of Alex's silver lawyers talking about the situation. We're gonna play all these videos. Then we're gonna basically tell you what happened in court this day.
Why do you feel that way?
So these are all paid protesters. You can get $20 an hour if you wear a t-shirt.
You gotta speak up.
She just got recruited, right?
I refuse.
You said no.
No.
It wasn't worth the 20?
No, but like he told me that it's for a Diddy coin, so I'm not really sure what that is. Yeah, they just tried to pay me $20 to wear a free fucking shirt.
Stop. I could tell because
The lady right there, she just kept convincing me to go wear a shirt, and I'm like, I'm good.
so just $20. And if you need $20, all you have to do
I would have done it.
is wear a free puff shirt.
And just stand out here.
And you said no.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they
said
had
no.
a
Did they
ski
say
mask.
how many hours?
$20 an hour. And she told me she got paid like $60 yesterday for standing out here in 3 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations, Cassie. You're beautiful.
Wow.
With that, I'd just like to read a statement that Cassie
We have to
just
go have Diddy
prepared,
talk.
as well as her husband. They're 2 separate statements. I'll read Cassie's first. This week has been extremely challenging, but also remarkably empowering and healing for me. I hope that my testimony has given strength and a voice to other survivors and can help others who have suffered to speak up and also heal from abuse and fear. For me, the more I heal, the more I can remember. And the more I can remember, the more I will never forget. I want to thank my family and my advocates for their unwavering support, and I'm grateful for all the kindness and encouragement that I have received. I am glad to put this chapter of my life to rest as I turn to focus on the conclusion of my pregnancy.
He's acting like Mickey Mouse.
You ever see the shaved head? Cut is dope,
The cut is
fresh to death.
And this because he put a patch on her
How
head.
you feeling?
I'm great.
Video's going good?
Video's no good. Almost done.
Yeah, that's
I'm
wild.
gonna go to my side of the wall. Hold on. Lorianne, come here. Go do like a glide so they can see.
Yeah, and look at the framing. Ready? This is
So it was crazy. I mean, so first part of the case was crazy. Cassie's testimony. I mean, the feds did a great job in the beginning. Talking to Cassie, basically showing all the text messages between her and Diddy, basically showing how she was texting Diddy saying, "I'm somebody's daughter. You can't be treating me like this." Also basically talking about how it was times where like she had to do like movie roles, and he thought that she was cheating on her with Michael B. Jordan. So she had that situation where she threatened her, and then on top of that, you already know the whole lawsuit situation, how people thought it was $80 million that she won, but she originally asked for $30 million and she got $20 million in like less than 24 hours. So I mean, that was crazy. She said at first she
That's
wanted.
one thing that I don't. Sorry to interrupt, but that's one thing I don't understand. Is like as soon as this came out, I think maybe the rumors was she was asking that much. It ended up being like you said, 30. She got 20. But I don't understand how she agrees to sign this NDA and to like be out of it and accepts the money, and then a Fed case comes and that gets her.
Supersedes, it supersedes the NDA. Like actual
Wow.
crimes, actual crimes supersedes the NDA. Then on top of that, some people were saying that. I mean, in this whole testimony with Cassie, at the end of the whole testimony in the cross examination, she did admit that she still had love for Diddy. So some people were saying that it's she's really just doing this for her husband. That because he knows that everything basically like he knows everything that Diddy did to her. He basically wants to fight Diddy. He's been like he posted messages on Instagram saying like he just doesn't like Diddy at all. So I mean, you can tell it is something there. Because I mean, I don't think a girl would really if you've been with a girl for like 10, 12, 10 plus years, you cheated on her, you did her bad. Yeah, she wanted money out of it, but I don't think she really wants you to be in jail. Especially if she keeps coming back to back to back to back to back. Like she was the last woman in like 2018.
Yeah, I think they said like 2019, 2020.
Yeah, I mean 20, and then on top of that, she was with messing with Alex. Like you see this right here. Alex FaceTimed her when she was having consensual
Intercourse
with Diddy. So I mean that's what makes this story so crazy. I mean, like the way Cassie's team, the feds, showed it. Diddy's a monster. Diddy did all these violent things. Every time Cassie tried to leave, he'd remind her like, "Oh, I got these videos. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna release this video, so you know that's gonna make her not want to leave." Then on top of that, you know, she signed this crazy record deal where it's like a 10 album deal, and the only thing she really released was one album and a mixtape. She did do songs with Nicki Minaj, so you do see that out there. He did put her in a room with Kid Cudi, and she did put her in a room with Kid Cudi. You know, she alleged that
Kid Cudi almost got his car blew up.
Allegedly, like Kid Cudi got his car blew up, and then Kid Cudi's car disappeared. And when she asked Diddy the question, he was like, "What car?" He played all stupid. So I mean,
It sounds like super toxic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It really doesn't sound like what they're trying to pit him on this RICO of running like a operation. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work out. If he's guilty, can they get him on one of those lower charges, or does he just beat everything?
I mean, I feel like. Yeah, I mean, I feel if you gonna get something. I mean, it's the feds. You gonna get something. I mean, you finna get something. You may not get
it's like
the,
Denzel said in that one clip. I'm leaving here with something.
I mean, yeah, this is a DV case. A DV case isn't really a federal charge. I mean, and that's one thing I do gotta say is the fact that he's been judged by a jury instead of by a judge. A judge probably just get you off of everything you did. But
could you imagine being her kids and then like the kid's in middle school and gets in a beef with another kid and be like, "You better shut up before I pull
the Diddy."
Pull up the Diddy court case manifesto.
Oh Lord,
or what does they call it? The printed version of it.
The lawsuit, the documents. I mean, they could do that, but I mean that'd be like years later because you see like the Kardashian kids, how she says like, "Oh yeah," sometimes she has to touch.
Oh, there was a link to her Ray J tape on Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he went into this one room in Roblox and it was like, "Hey, look, copy this link and search it up, and you can get this video." And he's like, "Mom, what video of you is on Roblox?"
Horrible. So exactly. So that I mean that could happen like later on in life. A kid could do that. But I mean that's why with this whole case, that's why they're not showing the video, like the whole S tapes videos is going on that they allegedly did. They're not showing that to the public or showing that to like the media coverage that's there. They're only showing it to the juries that's there. So they only see that. And the fact that Diddy's doing this case with the jury, I mean, I feel like with the way this case is going, you can probably convince at least one person that this may be a DV case because this whole situation with the Cassie, yeah, when her team went up, she was saying like Diddy's a monster, he beat me, he wouldn't let me go and everything. But then as soon as the cross-examination came, like the story started to look a lot like they started adding more context to everything that was going on. Like you found out that like, oh yeah, Diddy did try to basically help her career, but she kept screwing everybody. Like he put her with Kid Cudi, she screwed him. He put her in a movie, she screwed Michael B. Jordan allegedly. He put it with a personal trainer Alex because he's a personal trainer, and she got married, got pregnant with him 3 times. That's not alleged. You see that happen, and he wanted money for that because I basically put y'all together, and like that's not what this is supposed to be. I paid like $20,000 for this dude, so you owe me my money back. So I mean, you see a lot of that happen. Like, of course, none of that basically validates you basically putting hands on somebody.
No. I feel like he should get in trouble. I feel like even though I feel like the prosecution has a weak case for what they're trying to allege. I hate Diddy. Never been a fan of Bad Boy. I was a West Coast Tupac fan, so all bad to Diddy. But I don't know. I think he's gonna get something small. I think he's gonna get, like you said, a DV case. Maybe get like 7 years. He's already served what, like
almost
a
a year, yeah. And then you see out Young Thug. Young Thug got like what 15 years on probation.
And then is it out of New York? Because I forget
It's in
some
New York,
states now. Some states you only got to do 50% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Some states you got to do 85%.
Yeah, New York.
I don't know what it is for New York.
Yeah.
We're not legal experts or podcasters. We're just talking about current events.
Yeah, I mean, right now right now he's in New York, and then right now he's in New York, and also like you said, it may go down to a DV case. I mean, some people were saying that, but I mean, the way court cases go, you never know. And then with the whole Cassie situation, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's a lot of times where like they've showed the text messages where like she says that she wants to do the OFs, and like she set up the OFs, and like sometimes she's surprised with the OFs. Sometimes she surprises with the OFs, and a lot of
FOs.
Yeah, I mean, OFs. Yeah, FOs, freak offs.
Yeah.
OFs is OFs. Yeah, the FOs. A lot of times, like she went to the parties to get the equipment for the FOs. She called the people. She set everything up. It
just seems very weird. It's almost like with some of the Cosby case that like it definitely seemed like he did assault a lot of people, but it was weird where he would have people that like, hey, like you hung out with him like 20, 30 times. Like, why did you keep hanging out with him if you felt like he was constantly not being nice to you? And they're like, well, I was getting opportunities to advance my career, and I was going to pass it up no matter what happened to me.
exactly.
But it was still wrong.
True.
So it's kind of weird how they kind of know it was doing it, but just because a person that's messing with them is famous, they want the perks of just being in the famous person's inner circle. So they kind of let it slide, and it's kind of weird because it's like they let it slide until that person's no longer of use to them, and like to get one last gotcha, they're in court there, and then they're getting more money. Like you said, she already got 20 million.
Yeah, she already got 20 million, and then they ended it on the fact that she got an extra 10 million on top of that from the hotel because she sued the hotel company for basically for the video. So she sued them. She got a settlement for 10 million for that. So she got a total of 30 million, and then like she ended the whole day with like, oh yeah, I just wanted justice. Like I got my money, now I want justice. So it's like, I'm pretty sure you're doing this for your boyfriend. I mean, this is embarrassing. Like, you cheated on him multiple times. It's times where, like, they were saying, like, they were talking about some parts of the case and had to make sure the husband was in a whole nother room because they didn't want him to hear it.
That was wild. And I even saw, like, people making pictures of, like, him, like, running out at some parts because it was, like, too much of discussing of, like, all the nasty stuff she did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's crazy because you think about it, like, that's his wife and, like, the mother of his children, so...
Yeah, then it was like one of the things. It was like a movie premiere. How Cassie tried to show it as, Diddy tried to make me late for a movie premiere. He beat me up, and then you see Diddy team come out there and say, oh, here's the full context of the thing. Like, oh, right before the premiere, Cassie takes Diddy saying, oh, I want to do a FO. I want to do a FO before the show. And he was like, you sure? He said, all right, well, maybe we can do a light one. Then like they ended up doing a light one, and I guess allegedly she ended up sleeping real late, and like he beat her up. So yeah, he beat her up, but like she overslept. That's not why he didn't just beat her up for no random reason. Like, he beat you up because you overslept, and he didn't want to do the party. You wanted to do the party. It was just a whole. It's like the way these teams work.
What it really seems like at the end of the day is just a toxic relationship, and he's on film, being bad. I don't know if he needs if it's a Rico, but I feel like
it's racketeering chases. Yeah.
Give him 15.
But and that's also
give him 15. Maybe make him do like 8.
But how's it a RICO with one person?
No, not a RICO. Just for the DV.
No, but I mean, you can't do a DV on the. You can't do a DV on the Fed case. That's a state case. That's a state case. They can't charge you.
They make up their own rules, and we'll see what happens.
I mean, true that. So I mean,
honestly,
we'll see what happens. I mean, but Diddy's case is looking kind of strong. I mean, moving on to the next part of the Diddy case.